Taurus, this is your ethereal news for February 2021. So Taurus, we start the month off with, there's something that you've been waiting for and it just hasn't quite come in yet. And perhaps there's something that you also created, it just didn't quite turn out the way you wanted to. However, I really see the start of the month, you had to return something, okay? You had to return something, or there was some sort of creative idea that is coming back from the past because you didn't know quite what to do with it. Okay, Taurus? Yes, but there's definitely something that has really sparked your passion, something that it just put wind in your sails. There's some sort of, ignition, some sort of passion that you've been waiting to just light that fire back in your life. Okay? I feel like you're just waiting for, it's almost like, at certain points in life, where you just kind of just get bored with life and you're like, okay, well, here I am again. What do I have to... It's like, it's a sense of you want things to be fun and passionate again. You want to feel that, that fire, that essence of love for life, you know what I mean? That just makes you just energized, and you're just like, you've been here before, Taurus, and everybody goes through it, and it's almost like you're just like waking up to this, realization of, oh my goodness, I need that miracle of a spark again to give me passion for life, And once you get to that point, Taurus, there's going to be something new. Mark my word. There's going to be something new that comes into your life that does that for you, okay? It's those times where we have that realization, and it's almost like we just don't even know what tomorrow is going to be. Or we just like lose all of this love for life, kind of, And it's like once we hit that state, that realization, something happens in your life. You're either presented with a new opportunity, or someone new comes in your life, or, you find something new happens, okay? Very significant. And it just changes the course where you felt kind of stuck. A new path just opens up that's just so beautiful. And then you start to go down it, and it just kind of opens your mind and your eyes to a lot of things. And then here's this new love for life again, you know what I mean? And it's almost like, it just sparks that sense of innocence where you can experience life and all the fun that, life and the experience of it has to offer, okay? So let's keep going so we can add some depth to this. This is just the first card. So Taurus, there was some sort of love offered to you in the past. I want to say there's something from your past that always gives you butterflies, okay? I don't know what it is. You should know what it is, but it was, I feel like whatever we just talked about, you know, what we just talked about at the start of your month, okay, there's a piece of that coming back to you, and it's like, it's like I think it's like you reconnecting with a relationship, as far as it could be a friendship or, you know, something you knew or someone you knew from the past that comes back, and it's like you guys get to like rebuild that bridge and that connection again. And it kind of gives you this new sense of, it's like you regain this connection with this this friendship that you had in the past, and you really cared about it, but you didn't really know that this friendship could have meant so much, you know what I mean? Because I just see that for some reason there was just a separation that happened for whatever reason, and you're just regaining this connection with somebody, okay, from the past that meant something to you. But I mean, you're not going to really know how much this person really meant to you in your life until they were gone, okay? So I feel like you realize that, and this bridge is being built again, okay, Taurus? And another scenario that could play out with this is there was a love for something that something you liked to do in the past that you kind of kicked to the curb, or for whatever reason you stopped doing it, and it comes back again, and you pick it right back up, and you were like, how could I stop doing this? I mean, it was just so fun for me in the past, and it kind of energized you. So that could come back around, and you could start doing something that you enjoyed from the past, like some sort of hobby that you gave up or you just stopped doing, and you're doing it again. So it's bringing back some sort of a fun element in your life again. Okay? So Taurus, let's keep going. I really want a card to jump out at me. Come on, card. I want a good shuffle. I want a sign. Well, it is a major arcana, so Taurus, yeah. Something going on with tradition, values. I feel like I kind of see, I see that you're maturing a lot, Taurus, okay? So this is also generally what this could be about. It could be about you're faced with adulthood, and you're looking to the past at what, you know, your earlier adolescence was like, or childhood, and it's like you're almost reminiscing about, you know, the past. I feel like there's some element of your childhood or your early adolescence that you want to resurrect and bring into your life now as a mature adult, okay? And I mean, if you're not exactly, you know, adult, and you're happen to be watching this, it's just, I see that the soul, okay, is matured and maturing, okay? And there's some element of realizing what it takes to be in this society, in this world, and you're waiting for the fun to come back. There's some sort of love that you had for something you've done in the past, or something where, you know, what the past was like, and you're waiting for it to come back, okay? And there's something having to do with your tradition also, and your values. I see something like a family reunion happening, and or there's something where your parents or your grandparents or your elders are passing on some sort of knowledge to you. And also there's something that you need to take care of that has the legal system, or, you know, it's something court related that needs to be addressed, okay? And this could also be, I feel like maybe something happened in the past, and it's something that the courts were involved, or you had to go to court because of it. And the time has come where now you have to take care of it, because this could have been something repeated, okay? I feel like I feel like for some reason it's like you had to go to court for some reason in the past, and now for whatever reason, I mean, good or bad, pleasant or not, I mean, it just, you had to go to court for some reason in the past, and here you are again, you're having to go back and address kind of like the same matter, you know what I mean? Like it was postponed to some degree. So here you are, the time has come where you have to go back and address it for whatever reason, because maybe it just wasn't resolved yet, okay? I mean, I wish I could tell you that, you know, you didn't have to have anything to do with court and stay far away from court unless you're trying to, you know, change policies local, in your local and in your state, you know what I mean? I mean, that could be another thing. You could be like stepping up and saying, you know, I mean, this is you, Taurus. You're like, hey, this is my community. I need to step up, and I need to go down to your local chamber of commerce, or down to the court, or down to, you know, wherever your local representatives are, and see what's going on within your community, and get informed, and really speak your mind, you know, like a peaceful protest, or just, you know, following up and doing your due diligence to make sure that, you know, the community is restored and is for the people. Yeah. Or you're thinking about that, Taurus. I mean, that could be a possibility. I mean, that's just something else the cards are revealing, okay? So as we go on in the middle of the month, Taurus, yeah, for whatever reason, like what I had just mentioned, that could be very possible, okay? And it could feel like you're just carrying a lot of weight, okay? Because Taurus, I mean, I feel like, you know, laws, legislation, the community, that is important to you because you like the stability of it all. I mean, you're the type of person where if you see a storm coming, you can sense it. You know, you're all in your senses, Taurus. And I feel like right here, you could sense this storm was going to come. And our past is being flipped upside down and revealed to us. And there's like a lot of love just being just poured down the tubes, right? And you're like, no, I'm a Taurus. I'm going to go take care of this. I'm going to go to the storm, weather it out, fix it so I can move forward. You're not playing no games, Taurus. You're just like, hey, if this is what is presented to me, if I'm sensing this storm, you know, or this obstacle or this challenge that is really going to affect my livelihood, I'll stop eating grass. I'll stop everything I'm doing and I will march and I will go straight down to the storm, look it in the eye of the storm, and I will confront it and I will sit there and I will weather it out, okay? You're the type of person, you will put your body on the line, Taurus. Yeah. And in the middle of the month, you're just like putting all of your energy together and getting amped up and charged up to address something very important. Because Taurus, you're not going to wait around and let something take care of itself. If you sense anything, you know, that is going to threaten your livelihood, you're going to go to it and you're going to, you know, resolve it. You're going to fix it. You're going to fix the earth. Yeah. Because right here, a lot of the focus, Taurus, is you sense this coming. I mean, you could feel it in your bones. You could feel it in your being, okay? That there was going to come this time. And now it's like you're seeking the knowledge, okay? This is what it is. And whatever this is in your personal life or what have you, this is the time where it's like, okay, you're going to be smart about it. You're going to do this alone. You know that this is, you got to search for this, for these answers alone, okay? Because they're going to come to you when you're alone. And you're not asking for anybody's help. It's like, this is something that you're trying to figure out. And you're trying to figure out how you can address it also. So this is something where you're like, you know, I can do this. I don't need any distractions. I don't need other people's input. I have to really do this on my own because you have this calling inside of you. And it's like, you're the only one that can really see this light right now, okay? So by you going down this lonely, I don't want to say lonely, but it's like you're going to have to like quiet down inside and nobody else can be involved with your search for these answers, okay? This knowledge, okay? This wisdom that you're searching. And you're going to just like have to quiet the noise and, you know, the outside distractions, okay? Because once you find what you're looking for, you're going to feel good about it, okay? So it's going to be this sense of validation that this is what you needed to find, okay? Because you're drawing it to you. And once you do, you're going to feel better because you're going to have this plan, this solution, right? To this, you're going to have this better outlook, okay, to this kind of this storm that's been brewing. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is going to be quite nice for your circumstances. It's going to be quite nice for the foundation you're in. Everybody around is going to be affected in a positive way because of it, because you're taking charge, okay? And I see that there's going to be so much love around you, though, Taurus. There's going to be so much love and support. And that's really what is fueling you, too, because you have people cheering for you, okay? You have people cheering for you. You have this love and this support. And by you being, like, mature and responsible about addressing this thing happening in your life, it's like you're going to know that the information or the knowledge that has come to you is right, and what you're doing is right. Okay, you're